I want to thank everyone for coming here today. This is a very important event. Climate action has never been more urgent. That's because climate change is not some distant threat. It is here. Last month, the world's top climate scientists issued a new report outlining just how quickly and how severely climate change is impacting New England and the rest of our planet. We must act now to reduce our carbon emissions, mitigate the impacts of climate change, and make our communities resilient. That means generating new sources of renewable energy, protecting our most essential resources, and creating a green economy. Here in the Ocean State, rising sea levels threatens the future of our coastal communities, and we've seen some examples of that recently, especially down in Newport. Rising temperatures are causing major environmental disruption and creating serious public health risks. Key industries for our state, such as fishing and tourism, face major threats and challenges. Confronting this crisis requires a concerted effort from all of us, including elected officials, advocates, labor, and the business community. It requires innovation and collaboration. It requires a true sense of community. We have made progress lately. Last year's passage of the Act on Climate was a historic step forward. We could not afford to wait another year or another month to continue to push for climate action. I've reintroduced the renewable energy standard legislation that the Senate passed overwhelmingly last year. It requires that by 2030, 100% of Rhode Island's electricity be generated from renewable sources. This is an ambitious undertaking. It is difficult, but not impossible. Some of the bills we are discussing today help us toward that goal, particularly Senator Oyer's wind procurement legislation. And really all of the bills that we are discussing today, like so many of the environmental initiatives that we considered this year, are also about job creation. We can foster the growth of new industries and put thousands of Rhode Islanders to work in good jobs as we transition to a green economy and build resilient communities. These bills we are discussing today highlight several key areas, including renewable energy, water infrastructure, and our climate workforce. They also represent a portion of the work being done to address climate change and environment in the Senate. I am very grateful to my colleagues in the Senate for their commitment and leadership on these issues. I'd like to especially thank Chairwoman Dawn Oyer and Chairwoman Susan Cisnowski, who have been powerful voices and on the forefront of these issues. But I certainly don't want to say they are the only senators that are working on these issues, because there are a number of them. Now it is my honor to introduce Senator Dawn Oyer, the Chairwoman of the Senate Committee on Environmental and Agriculture.